Right. Oh dear. Typical. It's gone to pot. I do apologise. It has gone to pot. Oh dear. Yes. Oh dear. I think we've had one of them days, haven't we? But I'll sit. Just give me a quick minute. Yeah, so just give me you're fine, just refresh chat. Yeah, right. Just give me a quick minute. Oh, it's absolutely nice. No, it's gonna pot as my chat, but what I'll do is I'll just use the chat on my phone because my chat on here has gone to pot. So I do apologise, my good friends. But it's when it comes to using the chat, that'll be my fault. So I do apologise. Never mind. Yeah, I've tried refreshing it, my love, but unfortunately, it's not gonna have it. So what I'll do is I'll just use the chat on my phone. It's like I've always got prepared. Yeah, I know what it is, but this is what I felt like when I were. This is what I felt like when I was.
Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. I can't take this no more, bro. Man, this dude gonna make me kill him, bro. Now let me relax, man. This ain't even my son, man. I don't know why she leave me with this sucker, bro.
Gonna ignore me?
I just want some peace and quiet. Man, it's not telling you to get the hell up out my ear. Why you keep
You
playing
don't
with
tell
me?
me what to do. No.
Well, do it again. Next time I'ma bite it off.
Bite it off, then.
I'm about to make some turtle soup out this sucker, man. Get the hell out my ear.
Okay, all right. Time out.
I don't care about none of that.
Okay, now hit me.
Leave me alone. I ain't playing with you, bro. Did I tell you to leave me alone?
Yes, that's what I felt like when I saw that circle of doom. Absolutely. What a time for the internet to go off. Not impressed. Oh, that's all I can say. I'm not impressed. But never mind.
He's been
we will
convicted of
soldier
multiple
on.
felonies and charged.
We will soldier on. There's a certain guy from Portsmouth who's clearly not happy about the situation that happened in happening in America. Yes, our friend from Portsmouth not being too happy with.
Colin from Portsmouth is on the line. Hello, Colin.
I'm disgusted, Anthony. Absolutely disgusted with how they're treating Donald Trump.
Oh, you're not taking news of his indictment well, Colin.
If Donald Trump is found guilty for breaking the law, that means any one of us could be convicted if we did a crime.
Well,
It's a dangerous precedent for democracy, Anthony. These lefty lawyers are looking at the rule books and coming at anyone who does something wrong.
do you think it's political, Colin, prosecuting people who break the law?
Of course it's political and it's
Yeah.
terrifying. I would have fought in 2 world wars if I'd been born slightly earlier,
Yeah.
and I didn't have nearly fought in them for this.
No.
You know, Anthony, I'm glad we've cut right back on police in this country, or we could be convicted for anything. Theft, arson.
Fraud?
No, not fraud,
No.
Anthony.
No.
Thankfully, fraud conviction rates are going down. You've got to have some freedoms. I tell you what, you know who I feel sorry for?
Who do you feel sorry for, Colin?
I feel sorry for all those who supported him. when Michael Gove stood with him with his thumb up like he'd been allowed in the cockpit to have a picture with the pilot, and all the other people who said he was great. I fear if Donald Trump is convicted, those people are going to look like right wallies. And whose fault is that? Lefty bloody lawyers, that's who. They should be locked up for even trying to lock him up. Anyway, Anthony, thanks for having me on. Love to the family.
Love to the family, Colin. Love to the family.
I fear for Piers Morgan reputation. I really do.
Yes, love to the family, Colin. Love to the family. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, Piers Morgan's reputation is... Whoa, I do fear for it. Yeah, absolutely, Eric Dawson. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I totally agree. Never work with pets or children, or try and work with the internet either. Yeah, my wife told me that the internet went off for a slight little bit, and I thought, oh dear. Totally agree, yeah. Yeah, Colin, the voice of reason in a mad world. Totally agree. I tell you, Flummox, I tell you, who really doesn't want to see the circle of doom? Trump's incontinence cushion. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes. Who watches this? Oh, not fraud, Anthony. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why would you want to do anything about fraud? Yes. Phil Kraken, yes. Piers Morgan's reputation will be fine. It'll just stay in the gutter. But yes, I totally agree. Our what you call him? Yes, our Colin from Portsmouth. He is the voice of reason. Oh, this is a very interesting one. Because we all love our Natasha Devonshire, because she's very, very good. I do listen to her from time to time, and she has a very, very interesting take on people who attack immigrants. Especially the well, not immigrants, I should say, but the vulnerable. Those trying to claim asylum and refugees trying to come over here, get a better life, and escape political violence or war. She has a very, very good take on somebody who's trying to attack these people as what's the economical migrants and nonsense like that. Very, very interesting.
We would have plenty of money were it not for spending over $4 million a day on scrounging immigrants. Pat, I'm assuming that you mean asylum seekers when you say immigrants. Important to make the distinction that these are people who are seeking asylum, statistically, the majority of whom will qualify for refugee status. I think it's important that you understand that the previous government deliberately underfunded the asylum processing system. Many of the people who come to our shores seeking asylum would love to work. And in fact, when you look at immigrants as a whole, consistently they are contributing more than they take from the system. So allowing people to work, contribute to their communities and pay taxes is the best way forward. And the way that you do that is to process their asylum applications in a timely fashion. You can't do that when the asylum system is broken and you have this enormous backlog, which necessitates then people seeking asylum being housed in expensive accommodation. And I also note, Pat, that people like you who are frothing at the mouth about the cost of asylum seekers tend to be curiously silent about the fact that we have just given King Charles a £45 million pay rise. Maybe not the richest man in the country, but certainly one of the richest men in the country has just from our taxes been given a £45 million pay rise. I mean, if you want to talk about scrounging, then maybe that's where we should begin. But thank you for your text anyway. We would have...
Yes. Totally. Very, very interesting statement at the end. And to prove how hard he works for that 40 odd million pound pay rise is very evident here. Clearly worth every penny because he works incredibly hard. Look at him. Look at that sweat. Look at the sweat, you know, pouring off his brow with all that hard work he's doing. Worth every penny, ain't it? Sorry for the poor sounding, but that's a bit. All I will say is, can't believe this. This nonsense still goes on, doesn't it? Look, but yes, worth every penny, ain't there? Absolutely unstuck. Not my king. Unbelievable. You just can't believe that that nonsense still happens in this day and age. But how about a good news story? Where the news story now is that the public are urged now to forgive Prince Andrew as we go on to the theme of this royal family. Let's be honest here. Would any other person have got away with what Prince Andrew got away with? But in their fantastic way of doing broken news, breaks it down and does it magnificently.
Welcome to Broken News. The British public and people the world over have been urged to forgive Prince Andrew. The eighth in line to the British throne has faced years of criticism from some who've called him a condescendingly pompous waste of space with no discernible talent, a dead-eyed jowly ballbag who repeatedly rinsed the royal purse with his love of lavish international fuck parties, and a humorless gibbon who claims he slipped and accidentally fell into a child sex trafficking ring with his pants down.
Happens to us
Our
all,
reporter
doesn't it?
has more.
The favourite son of Queen Elizabeth II has faced a barrage of abuse over the years. But now the Prince Andrew Exoneration Development Office, which has been set up specifically to reintroduce Andrew to royal duties, says, come on, who among us hasn't been bezies with a billionaire sex trafficker or invited Harvey Weinstein to their teenage daughter's birthday party? Critics claim that if he was literally anyone else, the Duke of Pork and highborn clammy manatee might have actually had to go to court after no fewer than 3 allegations of sexual assault. Mercifully, he got the cash monnaie from Mumsy to avoid that inconvenience so that he could get back to doing what he does best, which is... But it'll take some work to convince the plebs that he's fit for a return to public life. Recent polling consistently shows Prince Andrew to be the least popular royal, even less popular than Prince Edward, a fictional member of the royal family who no one's actually ever seen in real life. Buckingham Palace will be keen not to shoulder any more embarrassment for the man whose wife left him because she didn't like the way he sucked her toes. They added, while it is true that Prince Andrew reached a multi-million-pound settlement with a woman he definitely didn't do anything bad on top of or in, at least he didn't meet and then marry the love of his life, an already successful, fiercely independent and achingly beautiful American actor, because that would be totally fucking unforgivable. Back to you.
What a lovely story. That's all from Broken News. You're up to date.
Beautiful. Yes. Prince Nonce the handyman, yes. He's still not sweating. Yes, Mad Monk. When Scotland becomes independent from disunited kingdoms, we are happy to add Yorkshire into our republic. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I cannot wait. Yeah. Duke of Pork. Totally agree. Absolutely, Joe. Totally, it's totally disgusting. Yes. Yeah, absolutely her toes, yes. If Farage and Tories and even Boris also speak in public, then why not Andrew? Oh dear. Best being a member of Savile Club Nonsig. Yes. But yes, we all love the way. Just out of interest. Anybody heard the news about our Tommy Ten Names? I cannot understand why he's still being allowed. Is it right I've heard he's been given bail? Am I right? I've heard he's been given bail. Yes. Yes. Could you at least shift the border to the T's again? Yes. But yes, he's been doing all these people. He's been wearing these ridiculous I'm whatever, shirts, as if he's doing something really, really good. Yeah, Tommy Tippy, but I think this is a more true to form video. It just sums him up.
I'm a knob. I'm a knob. I'm a knob.
Totally agree. Yes, I have heard something about that, Eric Davison. Yes. Yes. More Epstein dirt being let out, and I knew you'd appreciate that. God's last, my daughter. I knew you'd appreciate something like that. Now, all I can say is, I don't know what you guys have got planned for the weekend, but I'll be going to a football match tomorrow, and a bit of a Yorkshire derby, and playing Doncaster Donny Rovers at home, so it'll be a packed. Yeah, it does sound like him as well, but it'll be a packed. It'll be a packed ground in this, and you know the signs when you know you're 1-0 down, and you're going to come away disappointed when the goalkeeper does this. We've all been there, football fans, haven't we? Now, I would take the piss out of the pitch, but I know I would take the piss out of the pitch, but I know full well that Valley Parade will look like that come February again. Just like as we come to near the end of the season, near the end of the season, our players will look more likely trying to mud wrestle instead of trying to play football. So I cannot take the piss out of the pitch, because our pitch will probably look even worse. Yes, breaking news. Tommy done under Terrorism Act. Yes, is it true, Alistair, that he's been given bail? I have heard that he hasn't, and I have heard that he has. So, did we all watch the Hope Not 8 documentary on Channel 4? If not, should do. Yes, I haven't actually, but the city has Central Park, yes. Is that Wigan's ground? Or you should clog Dancy Raver, you should. So you've not heard anything. I have heard that he has been given bail, and I have heard that he hasn't, so I don't know, but yes. We all know, we've all been in that situation when, you're losing, and then the last opportunity to score, the goalkeeper, it dribbles towards the keeper, and then he throws himself on the floor, does a triple salto pirouette, then spends 10 minutes laying on the pitch. So we've all been there. So hopefully we can pick up another 3 points, but we live in hope. This guy is genius. Clearly he's got a bit of a megaphone on the tube, and let's just say it's just hilariously funny. Let's start by welcoming in the weekend as we come near to the end.
If you see something suspicious, see it, say it, and the police will sort it. There is no smoking on the platform, no smoking on the platform.
This is a Piccadilly line service to...
No smoking on the platform. No smoking on the platform.
You love it, yeah? Nice one, kids.
There is no drinking alcohol on the train, no cans of beer allowed on the train. Yeah, hide it in your pocket, hide it in your pocket.
The hell? That's pretty strict of them, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm not strict with this, mate.
I wouldn't listen to him if I was you.
Mind the gap.
I do apologise. I just thought he was just genius. It made me chuckle when I saw it. Now, I'll say this will be the final one. Final one because we're coming near to the end. I remember last week. Oh, don't you too, my friend Simon says. Have a good weekend. I'll say this will be the last one. I remember we did a bit of a comic strip. I can't remember what it was about, where it was from, but I think it might have been something to do with Harry Enfield's sketch or something or whatever. No, I think it might have been something to do with shooting stars. And somebody mentioned, have you seen? Asked me, have you seen the On the Butter sketch by Harry Enfield? I had actually, and I remember watching it, and I managed to find it. My God, it proper just text the rise of how bad it was. But in them days, you couldn't get away with it. But it just highlights how, I suppose, sexist and horrendously near the knuckle. But Harry Enfield's sketch on what you call On the Buses. Enjoy, my friend.
Gordon Bennett, Stan, look at the state of that lot. Put your foot down, mate. Oh, crikey, Stan, you turned down Fat Street. Look at the crumbly down here, it's all fat. Oh, my days. Oh, turn left here. No, wait a minute. Oh, too late. Oh, you turned down the right. Oh, dear. Dream on, darling. Wonderful stuff. I mean, omnibuses was getting audiences of 30, 40 trillion a week. And the reason was, not only was it wonderfully funny, it was also wonderfully tender. Cool. So far today, it's been non-stop revolting, Crumpet. But you look like a raving nympho. Where are you going, Marla?
I go all the way.
I bet you do. Wonderful stuff, absolutely wonderful. Jack and Stan had this wonderful chemistry. Whitey! Oh my God, poor you, Stanley. Having a have nookie with an ugly old bird like Norris. No. That's put me right on me sausage. She was a wonderful actress. Women aren't funny anymore, but she was wonderful. And I wrote her some wonderful lines.
I'm going to drive over me mother's.
God, women drivers, don't get me started on that.
You ugly old bag. Why can't you look more like her?
Oh, Stan, you are hurtful.
Go easy on her, Stan. After all, she is nearly human. wonderful people, all passed away now, sadly. Wonderful funerals, wonderful speeches. I can't wait to join them up there in the great big comedy bus station in the sky.
All we need now is Blokey to turn up.
I'll get you back, lad.
Up yours, Blokey.
I thought we've had the Second World War.
Oh dear, it just highlights when you watch. I remember watching it as a kid, and I actually find some funny bits and a bit saucy, but it just highlights. You just think, oh my God. If I watched it now, I'd probably just cringe. But yeah, Blakey, I'll get you, battler. Was it the Harry Enfield football match? I wondered if it was. That made me chuckle. That was hilariously funny. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the Friday Frolic, even though we did have to suffer the excruciatingly painful circle of doom, and but we managed to get through it. I just want to say massive thank you to my moderators. You were absolutely brilliant tonight, and you've been absolutely top class, and not sure I'd have got through it without you. Absolutely brilliant. So we'll say a massive round of applause and a massive thank you to my moderators. And I also, because this is a bit, I always feel a little bit deflated because it's come to an end. It's usually my favourite part of the week. I just have a good, hilarious giggle and a laugh, and it gets me sorted for the weekend. But as I say, massive thank you to my moderators, and yeah, no worries. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for moderating. Really, yeah. Don't worry about it, Alistair. You know, you've been absolutely top draw for me tonight, and you and Joe and Mad Monk been absolutely brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. God bless this. Yeah, I've got the feeling now because I could hear you giggling in the room outside of me. So don't think you saw it earlier, but Tommy 10 Names was put on remand, not bailed. So he was put on remand. Thank God for that. But anyway, I just want to say, have a lovely weekend, my friends, and thanks for stopping by, and thanks for enjoying my stream, even though we did have our problems. But thank you. Good night. Have a lovely weekend, and hopefully see you soon in another Friday Frolic. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye. Just bye.